Good evening, all. It's getting on to 8 p.m. on a Tuesday, 27th of December, and I am a bit researched out. Aye. Well, not researched out then, just I'm always fascinated by anything, anything. You mention something to me and I'll look into it, and I end up in the most bizarre places. Well, anyway, what I've just been. Oh, yeah, I was so researched out, I fell asleep this afternoon. I had a bit of lunch, and then after about an hour or two, just woken up about an hour ago. But what I did was, what my father did his engineering apprenticeship at a place called ROF. He was in the RAF, National Service as well. ROF Pembrey in Carmarthenshire, down by the coast. Royal Ordnance Factory, Pembrey. Obviously not at the height of World War II, because he was too young. He was born in 1935. So he started his apprenticeship, Amford Technical College he was at first, 15, 16, like that. And then I think he became an apprentice at ROF Pembrey, Royal Ordnance Factory Pembrey, and around about 1950, 1951. Was it? Yeah, yeah. Did his apprenticeship, I think, until he was about 21. And obviously, national service was going on there, and there were explosives and missiles and things like that they did there, and so he ended up in the engineering drawing office in ROF Pembrey, drawing up whatever. I don't know exactly. I've seen some of the drawings that he did during it, and mainly machine tools and improvement in machine tools in the machine shop, like that sort of thing. Right, so back to his national service. he had his national service delayed to complete his apprenticeship. So I think he ended up doing his national service as a aircraft radio technician. I think it was aircraft mainly. In about 1956, I think. The basic national service, I think, was about 2 years, but he signed on for an extra year. So 56. Or was it? I'm not sure. Or was it 1955 to 1958? I can't remember. I know he was still in the RAF when him and my mother got married in September 1958. I think it was just about to leave the RAF, about a month or two after. Yeah, my parents got married in early September 1958, I think it was. Well, I know it was around September 1958. Yeah, so I researched everything around that, and I researched my mother as well. My mother was 3 years older than my father. Exactly. And I researched my mother. She was born 1932. She started nursing training, I think it was 1950, in Bolingbroke Hospital in South London, Barnes area, just south of the Thames, in 1950. Yeah, I wrote research that in the back, in the past. Yeah, one of the first training schools set up for nurses after the NHS was set up in 1948. And then she transferred the local hospital here in Carmarthen West Wales General Hospital, as it was called then. Langley, people are only calling it. She was transferred there when they set up their nursing training school a year or two later. I think it was 2 years later. My mother struggled with her exams. I think the standard training was about, because she joined, she wasn't exactly academically qualified, but you know, so she had to do an extra year. First year was plenty of basics, biology, obviously, maths, chemistry, whatever. Because I have no idea what school exam results she had before then. Yeah, she didn't go, well, whatever. And she passed the basic IQ test, basically, to, sort of various IQ tests, if you've ever done them. I've done them quite a few times. And and then she, as each year passed, it got quite intense, and she had to redo a year or maybe two, I don't know. And so she became fully qualified around about 95, 55, 56. Aye, and then obviously she eventually got the hang of the academics. And, became a sister, senior nurse sister, which is quite a top job. About matron level, ward matron type level, that sort of thing. Well, most of the time she worked in the accident emergency department, casualty nurse, with a team of assistant nurses, and then the biggest bulk was in the operating theatres. She was the night sister of the operating theatre. She worked night sister, worked nights, and all this sort of thing, and you give me anything, I'll research it. The thing is, it's so easy. You can, you can do a lot online, but you need to go to various resources, like come out of the library and everywhere and things like that. And yeah, I, I researched the Bolingbroke Hospital when I was living in the outer London area, well, South Croydon maybe. I know. So I went to these various libraries, and it was all the time I was doing some sort of part-time college course, and each time you get a student ID card to the college, that will get you into these libraries. They're all dotted around in central London. Quite a few of them are on Gower Street, from up from Euston towards University College of London and so on. Yeah, and on these. you know, Fascinating and stuff. Yeah. Well, I got 2 hours left on my YouTube ban. Commenting. Yeah. Aye. Right. Well, Max, I don't know if he won't be able to hear me. Sorry, it looks like I won't be commenting much in the live chat. I know I'll have to see if I can actually comment in live chat. They might have different rules. There's live chat there. Yeah. Oh God, I'm so bored. I've been talking for 10 minutes again. So basically, I'm a bit researched out, whatever that means. So have a good evening. What's left of it? What's really start is when you get on to ta